Welcome. In this video, we're going to find the unit vector in the direction of each of these given vectors. Now, in case you haven't heard this yet, please make a note of this. If you ever hear the word unit used in mathematics, what is meant is the number 1. Think unit circle has a radius of 1. Structures with unity include the multiplicative inverse of 1. That aside, if you see unit, think 1. So if we are talking in this case, which we're talking in this case about unit vectors, that means we want a vector whose length is 1. In order to get a length of 1, we divide each component of the vector, the x and the y component, by the magnitude of the vector. So first thing you want to do is find magnitude. So for A, the magnitude is equal to the square root of 5 squared plus 5 squared. That is 50 squared. Oh, excuse me, not 50 squared. That's 25 plus 25. That's just 50, which is 5 root 2. Now, the next thing you want to do is divide the x and the y components by this value, by the magnitude. Now, of course, division is the same thing as multiplying by a reciprocal, so I'm going to write this as 1 over 5 root 2 times 5. So this is actually root 2 over 10 by 5. All I did from here to here is just rationalize the denominator. Now all that's left is to distribute this. Root 2 times 5 over 10, that's just root 2 over 2. And the same for the y component. Let's try the same thing for part B. The first thing we want to do is find the magnitude of this vector. So this is the square root, of 1 squared plus 2 squared, which is the square root of 1 plus 4, or just root 5. Next, we divide both components by the magnitude, and division is the same thing as just multiplying by the reciprocal, so I'll go ahead and do that. And actually, really fast, let me just rationalize this first this time. This is root 5 over 5. So this is what I'm multiplying by, root 5 over 5 times 1, 2. On this step, I rationalized it second. This makes it really clear that in order to divide, we multiplied by the reciprocal. And I did the same thing here, but this obfuscates the fact that this is just multiplication by the reciprocal. All right, so we have root 5 over 5, comma, 2 root 5 over 5. I hope you found this video helpful.